Alright. Let's stream some Earthbound. Test these microphones. See if things come online correctly. A little bit of a chance for things to catch up. This intro run for a little bit. Alright, let's start a fresh file. I think things are online. Just double check. Supposedly. Supposedly we are live. All right. Let's fresh file, fresh names. We'll go with Paula. We'll go with Jeff. We'll go with Pooh. I don't think we'll get to Pooh today. Sparky, Rex, baby. Now we're going Misty. Sure. We go from cake to pie to egg spreads, salmon. Sure. What's your favorite thing? Now this one doesn't make a lot of sense because gifts to slime. I'll stay with the stock name. And let's there and there. These are taking their sweet time to pop up. That was probably loud. This old iPad is on its last leg. It cannot figure out what it wants to do. Right. Well, hopefully stuff is working. Let's go get this crack vat. The meteor just fell. Spoilers. And we can equip this guy. So what are we testing for? Right now we are testing mic levels, audio levels, camera levels. The setup in general. At the end of the month we are doing Extra Life. We're going to do 24 or 25 hours for the kids, for sick kids who are in hospital. And you know, one of the hardest things in the world is being sick, and being sick as a kid is extremely difficult and hard for them to understand. Extra Life wants to make it a little better. They improve the experience at the hospital by making it less scary, also by toys and games for the kids, support families when they have to stay in the hospital for extended periods of time. And locally, we are going to be supporting Riley's Children's Hospital in Indianapolis. But we are part of Team Giant Bomb and also part of Team Kinda Funny, and they support hospitals in the Bay Area. As a team, we are looking to raise about $250,000, and I suspect we will crush that number. That will not be a problem. So during this time, we're going to try a couple of transitions. We will try some more gameplay. I think we're pretty much just going to play this for a couple hours. So here's our friend Liar Exaggerate. He's a treasure hunter. We will talk to him later. I don't know that we'll get to it today. I'd have to go pretty quick. So that meteorite looks different than usual because there are so many meteorites. So yeah, we are streaming for Extra Life, and our overlays seem to be working well. You can see our team total has already raised almost $6,000 for the kids. And one of the great stories that you hear about Extra Life, and you know, something you want to think about is, imagine if you are in the hospital and you're a kid. Obviously it's a very scary time, but when you get a toy as a kid in the hospital, they can't reuse those more often than not. Those toys typically are permanently those kids, or you know, they become just a donation to something else because they have to be sanitized. So usually they are the kids' toys from that point forward. And imagine if you can't have contact with your parents, your siblings, your friends. The only people you get to see are doctors and nurses and people in the hospital who have, you know, been sterilized and wear gowns and stuff, and it'd be very scary. They make it a little less scary. One of the ways they do that is get Game Boys, get Mario Kart, give it to the parents and the siblings and the friends and to the kid, and they can play wirelessly with each other, and it makes it just a little less scary. Beyond that, there are stories of MRIs being terrifying for kids. Imagine being put in a giant magnetic tube and not really understanding why it's all happening. Through the help of the Children's Miracle Network, Extra Life, they use those funds to decorate, you know, the children's wards, the MRI wards, and make it a little less scary. There's a hospital in the Bay Area that decorated like a jungle theme, and it kind of made it look like you're going on a log ride into the child-size MRI. But that wouldn't have been possible without, you know, work of the funding from Extra Life and donors. So we want to make sure that these kids have as easy of stay as possible while they're in hospital, so we can get them better. Uh-oh. Bum bum bum. It's Pokey. And Pokey is just a classy individual. And you might see some button presses on screen. We are playing a digital version of this game through RetroArch because I don't want to hook up a Super Nintendo or Super Famicom to play one of my physical copies of Earthbound because, well, the resolution isn't very good. And this is much, much easier to do. So we should say goodbye, but let's talk to Mom. She's gonna make us change clothes again. I already got the bat. If you've ever had the chance to watch a speed run of this game, it's pretty insane. And one of the tricks the guys use is stutter stepping, and I am bad at it, but you basically look like that when you walk, and you cut down a couple of frames as you're walking. I'll take my free cookie, and I am going to get more than enough cookies. I'm not really sure what. Okay, I don't remember that one. Mom's getting a little lippy. Bring the puppy with us. And we're gonna get another party member. Just great stingers for audio. Phone just beeps, but and Ness's itinerant father. He's very proud of us. Have $30. It's 2 in the morning. And now we get into our first battle. We will kill this snake, we will get 1 experience point, and we'll move on. You are pretty much left to your own devices in these battles. The dog will help. Pokey will not. You will take damage quite a bit. But we will level up pretty quickly. Especially when we start fighting dogs. Let's... Oh, it did not take my equipment. Okay, cool, cool. There's a dog. Sometimes we'll get a bread roll from these dogs. That would be very helpful. Also, if this dog just wants to not fight, that would also be great. Alright, this dog needs to go. Yes, life up. Very important. Let's go ahead and eat that cookie. We're gonna fight this guy. We don't really need to, but sometimes they drop a cookie, and that would be pretty helpful. That's not great. I would really... Oof. I would not have survived another attack. So we used our life up. You might notice the text is moving kind of fast. We choose fast for our text speed, not just because it's more efficient, but also because of the rolling hit point system, which is fairly unique to this series. You take a hit, and the faster you can move through that text, the less likely you are to lose all of the hit points on your last hit. So you can actually survive a mortal attack just by buttoning through the menus quickly to get out of the battle. He's still hanging out. This guy's a man's man. I mean, they wrote that Killer song about him. So the first time I played this way back when, I did not take the dog with me. And when I realized you could take the dog with me, it was too late. I definitely got some game overs. Now it's a substantially easier fight when you have a dog doing 100% more damage. Nope. We're not going to make things easy for Pokey. He's a jerk. We're going to click off of this. It might pause the screen for a little bit, but never fear. This is a test. Neat. Alright, that came through. So this is Buzz Buzz. Because why not? In the future, we're all just flies. We are like the buzzing of flies to Vigo. Nope. Yep, you gotta start over. I like to imagine Ness is not especially attentive, especially when a fly is talking to him. They don't do that enough in games anymore. Just let you give the yes/no as much as possible. But yeah, you can do that. I am pretty exceptional. That's true. Ness is pretty awesome. Aw shucks, Ness, you really done it this time. I kind of like Picky. He's a little young to be in the story, but I kind of wish he played a bigger role. He's got an M on his shirt. Let's see if we can. Yeah, you can kind of see it. So I don't know if you've ever checked the value of this game. If you have this game in the box with the manual and all that, and it also came with a strategy guide in the US. If you have it in great condition, all complete, it goes for about $600. If you have it sealed, which would be bonkers, you don't, but it'd be bonkers, it goes for about $2,000. A loose copy goes for about $150. Another reason why I don't want to use my physical copies. Also, dumping a ROM is so much faster than digging through bins to find games. So we got Starman. He's gonna try to destroy us. We could just do auto fight here. We'd probably still win, but we won't. We'll just fight. Unfortunately, everybody has to get covered by the shield. And it is possible to die here. These are super rare, and you would be incredibly bad luck, but you can die. If for some reason the Starman gets to go first, which is, again, very, very rare, you won't survive. I don't think we'll get to the point where we have to start worrying about weird drop rates in this game, but everything is 1 in X chance to drop off of enemies. With the rarest items being like a 1 in 256 chance. Which is interesting that a drop rate would be based on just that kind of math, just nothing, no mathematical equation. It's just X and X times it'll drop. You don't get that much anymore. Now we gotta take the kids home. There's just no problem there. So, kind of makes you wonder how they got out of the house. But, oh, it's the 90s. That's a great line. We've loaned your father a lot of money, and it's been $100,000 or more. So, and yet throughout the game, your dad just keeps putting stuff in your bank account. Who can say? Oh, Buzz Buzz. Our sweet, sweet Buzz Buzz. Peace out. Oh, wait. The thing I came here for. Let's go hit some sanctuary locations. And wouldn't you know it, one is here in town. That's incredible. Nah, we're good. We don't need to hear that again. It's an RPG from the 90s. Kill 6 to 8 bad guys and a final boss. Credits. Ah, that music is incredible. Now, Fuzzy Pickles indeed. Let's do this. Let's heal, because even though we leveled up, we do not get full health on a level up. So we're going to eat some salmon and head to bed. So this song is a very good tune. It's called Pollyanna. If you YouTube Earthbound plus Pollyanna, you will find that there are actually lyrics to this song, and it's usually a lot faster. But it's one of the reasons it took so long for this game to actually re-release digitally, because this is definitely not licensed. Nobody got paid royalties. They also licensed the Beatles, amongst other things, which, as you might imagine, a company that might be a little litigious if you just started using their music. We're gonna lose a turn. So ideally, we would want to get to level 5 before we progress. You can do it at 3. It's not fun, but you can do it. Let's stop at the library and pick up the map. You don't really need it, but it looks cool. Sweet library. You can have a map. Can't have any books. Oh no no, you get a map. Also a great song. Why this library has mimes is enough to make you not want to go to the library. Oh. She's thinking. So, if you're new to Earthbound and you want to play this for the first time, hit the library up. You get a great tutorial of things that you would probably figure out on your own anyway, because it's a pretty straightforward game. Alright, this test is looking pretty good. Nope, she didn't want to talk. Now if we go over here, we can walk straight back. Apparently I'm really brave. This guy's got a little man crush on me. I mean, he's Ness. Who wouldn't, right? He's gonna save the world. This pigpen looking guy. Let's actually remember to equip. Oops. That's other. That's right. That will help when we fight snakes. Well, let's go back up. Level up one more time. Moving to that level will cause Dad to put some more money in the bank account, and then we can get some equipment. That went all right. Let's do that. Let's do that some more. Nope. No such luck. That black spiral can be red or green. If it's green, you get an advantage. If it's red, they get an advantage. You don't want it to be red, obviously. And sometimes if you're stronger than the enemy, like we will soon become on these snakes, if you get a green one, you don't even have to fight them. It just gives you the experience points, says you won, and lets you move on. More games need to do that. I think now most games, their solution is level the enemies up alongside of you, so then you have to fight even those low-level slimes. Even though one magic spell kills them on your first turn. Not a great use of time, but it pads the game like that, right? I don't know, when I was a kid though, I wouldn't have minded. Leveling up one experience point at a time. Always the best use of time. But we're fighting around here because then we can just go right to home and sleep for free as opposed to paying kind of a stupid amount of money at the hotel. Ah, thought we would have had it. Got hypnosis. Not especially useful. That's what we want. Alright, let's go back to Mom, eat some salmon, and then head into town. Now we should probably save too. We haven't saved yet. Now, if you notice these overlays, you can see the button presses, you can see how little I enjoy waiting for the text to move forward. This music is so good. You just listen to it all the time. Yeah. Would be nice to have 200, but I think by the time we're level 6, we should be good. Ironically, and as is the case with a lot of these old RPGs, the first boss in the game tends to be one of the harder ones. But we won't waste our magic on anything that is not healing during that boss fight. We're gonna be full up on cookies soon. Kind of imagine yourself just walking down the street to this music. Maybe it's just playing in Ness's head. Hey, don't judge me. There's a hamburger in there. Let's go. We do need this bat. Yes, I would. I think. Oh, we can. No, we can't afford it. I don't think so. But we can sell our cookies. It would be nice to have one more dollar, wouldn't it? Well, we'll sell one more cookie. And we will buy our cheap bracelet. This is huge. Look at that jump, a 5-point jump. And we have enough to save. We get to talk to that dog if we wanted to, because Ness speaks dog. Now let's see if we can get some fights. Oh, there's that slowdown. Oof. That's what we want. Yes. So we'd like to fill up our inventory with hamburgers if possible. That's awesome. That could have gone badly. Let's try to... That's not great. We are getting lucky. Spoke too soon. Not cool. Alright. That's why we save. Got greedy. And we have no experience points. Could I reload? Yes. So, there's a reason we only have $1. When you die, if you don't reload, you lose half your money. But we're going to take the reload, or excuse me, we're going to take the death because we got that hamburger from that first battle. And we also get to keep that experience. More efficient. But we don't have any money, so we can't stay in the hotel. We gotta go back and talk to Mom. Only salmon can make this better. Yep, eat some salmon, you look tired. I did get beat up by a local gang of street toughs on pogo sticks. They shredded fiercely. I died. I think while we're here, might be a little early. The writing's pretty good. And it was written by one person. Yeah, we don't need to save again. We're good. You notice the enemy's running away? It's because I hit level 4. The runaway factor isn't just your level, it also takes into account your equipment. So you could, I suppose, cheat engine your way into everybody running from you. Let's see if we can pick up a couple cookies. The risk fighting these guys is they could steal hamburgers from me. That would be a huge bummer. That snake wasn't playing around. He's still dead though. Frames are still looking good. Awesome. That's what we like to see. Going down. Randomly spawning enemies that appear in the map. This guy's got a hula hoop. These sweet circular teeth, or circular glasses, and purple teeth. We just fought Grimace's cousin. Now we got a while before we level up. That's unfortunate. Yes, I do want to start a fight. I do indeed. Backgrounds are fantastic. So a long time ago, we tried to record this game. And those backgrounds used to play havoc with the recording. Thankfully, tech has come a long way. That's what we want. $118 to the next level. Oof. Man, that slowed down. There are some places where it's worse. There's a dungeon that occasionally will just put like 12 enemies, and it's always A, B, C, D, all on one screen, and at some point you might as well just set the controller down and let them fight you, because otherwise there's just nothing's happening. That'll help. Alright, good. I would like to not die again. But I do want him to call reinforcements. I just don't want to get so greedy. So we will take the heal, even though it's a little early. Am I gonna call anybody? Nope, alright, you're dead. No drops, huh? Hours are... Alright. Let's go talk to the pizza guy. Ah, we can't. Equally unfortunate. Oh, you guys are bad news. Wow, the smash attacks are going great so far. Get this one last level, and then we're gonna go fight this guy over here. Move the story along. If we were to die later in the game, we'd end up in the hospital. At one point in the game, you have so much money that you have nothing to do with it, which is pretty common for... Oh, this guy's great. Also not public domain music. Another reason why. 7,500 for this house. I have $1. We will buy that house, but after the point where we have more money and nothing to spend it on. Guys, do not reload, huh? So that is a magic butterfly. He refills our magic points. Our PP. There's a guy. Come here, you. You guys are killing me and you're not calling for people. But thank you for that hamburger. One more fight, two more fights. Two more fights. There's a guy. Yep. The Yes Man Jr. in his hula hoop. Yeah, maybe 3 more fights. We're only getting singulars. So I could go in. There are fights in there to be had. But I'd really like to level up after fighting the boss. Put me in a better position to take on the first dungeon. Okay, that's efficient. Let's do that more. Alright, let's start working our way up to Mom. There's only 9 experience points to the next level. I don't think it will be enough to give us offensive magic. I think you get it at level 8. I don't think this dog wants tummy rubs, so let's rub this dog's face with a baseball bat. The implications of what you're doing to the dog to make it tame is a little problematic. So we should need a whole 1 experience point. Yep, let's find a snake. Or a dog. That'll work. Is that all you got, dog? Apparently this town has a real animal problem. Offense went up a little. So some of these stats, it all averages out in the end, but it is up to RNGesus whether or not you are going to get a big boost in 1 or more stats, or sometimes you just get a single hit point for leveling up. It can be a real bummer. And we will save this time. Leveled up, now we got money again. We will continue. No, alright, we'll fight you. if you want to give me a free experience point, I'll take it. You expect it to be a little brighter in here. I'm gonna have to turn a light on soon. Even though it is after 2 in the afternoon, it is foggy outside still. There's our hotel. Hotel does have a free phone we could use. We'll use that after we fight the boss. Alright, hula hoop guy. Do 9 points of damage. Jiminy Christmas. Dude, come on. Goods. Really do not want to use our magic yet. We're not even in the building. There we go. Yeah. Fantastic, that's what we want. Yes! Okay. Hamburger, fantastic. Don't get lippy, he'll kick my butt. What do you call me? A twit. Not what I thought he said. He has so much confidence. He will tell me that I should equip my weapons before he beats me up, and then he called me Spanky. Let's use our fruit juice. It's true. It's true. Sometimes we get lucky. I do. Let me join your gang. Intercapped title, Earthbound. And then that just ends the conversation. So apparently no. Winners don't do drugs or join gangs. But they definitely dress like Grimace and use a hula hoop. Itchy nose. Alright, let's... We got a lot of hamburgers, we'll be fine. So let's life up. Would we have gotten another? 128, but we will get our level after beating Frank, the leader of the Sharks. Also, keep in mind, you're like 13 or 14-ish. You're fighting wannabe Yakuza, and he's just holding some knives in the back of an arcade. But listen to that music while you get shanked. You could do hypnosis. But we will not. We will just fight. He's not that strong. If we get lucky, we will get a smash. Boom. Oh, that precariously hidden steampunk robot. This is the actual boss fight. A smash would be very good here, because he is kind of gnarly. And if we can get away, with not having to use a hamburger here, that would be very cool. Alright, that's not great. Oof. If he'd have tore into us there, we would have died. Got it. It wouldn't be much fun if we played it safe, would it? Mayor Perkle. He knows my name is Ness, but I guess it's implied that I told him what my name was. And we get a free hotel stay. If this place had a payphone, it would be perfect. It doesn't, though. And that guy, no matter how many times you come back, will always just try to step to you. So now we need to go visit the mayor, but not before we take a stop off at the hotel and use a free phone. 2. Yep. Did not get the level up. That's unfortunate. We will get it on the way to the dungeon, so not the end of the world. There. It's over here. In Town Hall. Also, let's go back out. That Town Hall has a smiley something on the top. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna say it's a whale. A smiley whale. Eagle Land. You know, America. They already know I beat up the shark. So if we would have stayed at the hotel, the morning paper would have been provided to us. You know, USA Today. And it would have had local kid beats up sharks. Something like that. Deputy Mayor. And Mayor B.J. Perkle. And he, oh, B.H. Perkle. And he says, hey, hey, hey. I don't know that hey, hey, hey plays anymore. Hey, if something goes wrong, just, you know, keep the government out of it. I'm trying to get reelected here. Sounds about right. I've been in these rooms in a long time. Oh, that's right. It's various services. The fresh breeze. A fresh BM. Nice. Nice. I forgot about that part. Spoilers. Alright, we have the key. We've killed Frank. I didn't kill him. He's there. He's humbled. Now we're gonna go to the touring entertainer shack. If we hit X, we can see it is north of us. Caught in a tree. If we get lucky, we will get into a fight on the way and get that level up. Yeah, we will. There we go. We definitely want guts. We definitely want offense to go up. Those give us our smashes. Come here, you. I want you to drop a bread roll. So, you know, there's traveling entertainers stay here. I don't really want to talk to you, Mr. Bird. It'll probably make me fight him. Nope, okay. So, sometimes, regardless of your level, you may just have to fight that one. There's also, later on, there's a mole that you just don't have a choice. You have to fight him. Even if you're level 99. Inventory management. Even something as important as the key that lets you progress through the game takes up an inventory slot. It was the 90s. What can you do? And we're in the dungeon. We're going to take a pause here. We're going to test out our transition. And I'm going to try not to blow out anyone's ears. Let's see what the BRB transition looks like. So we are going to mute the mic.
When we all come together and just bring in the charity love, there's no going back. It's the best thing in the world.
My passion for this stems from when two of my kids were born, they had to spend a lot of time in the hospital.
As many of you know, Extra Life began in 2008 in memory of Victoria Enman. At that time, it was a local fundraiser for Texas Children's Hospital, where Tori fought her cancer.
At Victoria's house. Bye!
My name is Joellen Inman, and I'm Tori's mom. And this game is not over.
Some families, the game is just beginning. We've got a long ways to go. That road is a long road.
This is your Extra Life money in action.
CHOC is actually building an entire wing dedicated to children's mental health.
I play video games, I raise money for Extra Life.
I am streaming for Amy.
El 100% de ese dinero se queda local en tu hospital o fundación a la que tú representes.
Extra Life Super Mega Ultra Charity Live Stream Extravaganza of Awesomeness.
When we all come together and just bring in the charity love, there's no going back. It's the best thing in the world.
My passion for this stems from when two of my kids were born, they had to spend a lot of time in the hospital.
As many of you know, Extra Life began in 2008 in memory of Victoria Enman. At that time, it was a local fundraiser for Texas Children's Hospital, where Tori fought her cancer.
At Victoria's house. Bye!
My name is Joellen Inman, and I'm Tori's mom. And this game is not over.
Some families, the game is just beginning. We've got a long ways to go. That road is a long road.
This is your Extra Life money in action.
CHOC is actually building an entire wing dedicated to children's mental health.
I play video games, I raise money for Extra Life.
I am streaming for Amy.
El 100% de ese dinero se queda local en tu hospital o fundación a la que tú representes.
Extra Life Super Mega Ultra Charity Live Stream Extravaganza of Awesomeness.
When we all come together and just bring in the charity love, there's no going back. It's the best thing in the world.
My passion for this stems from when two of my kids were born, they had to spend a lot of time in the hospital.
As many many of you know, Extra Life began in 2008 in memory of Victoria Enman. At that time, it was a local fundraiser for Texas Children's Hospital, where Tori fought her cancer.
At Victoria's house. Bye.
My name is Joellen Inman, and I'm Tori's mom. And this game is not over.
Some families, the game is just beginning. We've got a long ways to go. That road is a long road.
This is your Extra Life money in action.
CHOC is actually building an entire wing dedicated to children's mental health.
I play video games, I raise money for Extra Life.
I am streaming for Amy.
El 100% de ese dinero se queda local.
All right, we are back. I got this water. Let's see what happens. Ah, something for a bigger splash. I don't want Hydration Bot to yell at me. Well, hopefully that graphic wasn't too loud. I will find out when I go back and check the VOD. Let's get in this dungeon. Oh. So these slugs are great. They are weak. And if they choose to cast magic on me, sometimes it's just like hypnosis. But yeah, it's usually a one attack kill. If we had fire magic, we'd use the fire magic and take them all out at once, but different dungeon. No such luck. That's great. You'll probably do it again. Yep. There we go. Not to worry, we have hamburgers. The reason we didn't want to use any of our hamburgers is because there are also ants in this dungeon, and they suck your magic out. Oof. There we go. Oh, there we go. That's what we like to see. We don't want to get hit. He says as he takes a hit. We'll probably level up pretty quick in here. We're just going to use our magic up. We will get our ultimate magic, but unless we find... These guys call for help. They hit for 11 to 12. And they suck your magic out. They are the worst. The literal worst. And nothing. But it probably respawned. Nope, not so lucky. Oh well. Well, we'll get that on the way out. There's a skip sandwich a little further in that other tunnel we didn't go in. There's no real reason to go back and take extra damage. Shoot. Thought we got there. So ideally you want to hit for like 30 or 31, and then it's a one-hit kill. I think we'll get our magic spell. Yep. Won't use the magic spell very much. It takes 10 points of magic to use, which we do not have to spare right now. Because this boss is fairly tough at this point in the game. A cold remedy will come in handy later. We could also sell it if we really wanted to. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, go one more turn. That's unfortunate. Usually there's a magic butterfly out here. Let's fight a battle or two and then go back out and see if we can find a magic butterfly. Yes, that's what we want. Probably a little over level. I'm okay with that. Especially if our agility is fast enough that we can go before them. We get the free experience points. Well, alright. He's probably gonna suck some magic out of us. No. Oh, we got lucky. That wasn't quite as lucky. You can see the numbers. One was 28, one was 32. If we would have hit 31 or more, it would have one-shot killed him. Another one was 38. Just nothing. Nothing. Absurd. Alright. That is a good hamburger. I don't think we have any cookies. Oh, we do. Let's use it. Yeah, that's what we want. Damn. That's not cool. It's all RNG. You have pretty little control over what they do to you. So we're going to take the life up. If we can get to level 9 before we fight the boss, that would be cool. Not necessary. Just like the free hit points. Oh yeah, they also healed themselves. So far we haven't seen them use PSI Magnet, and we haven't seen them use... Yeah, we're gonna have to abandon our cookie. We haven't seen them use Call for Help, and the combination of the two can be a real bummer. So we can cast one magic spell or 2 healings, and we have pretty much an entire inventory filled with hamburgers. We're gonna be fine. So you see he has 2 ants with him as well. One is behind him. I don't know why they didn't spread it out, but I think the way the rows work. There are certain spells that only hit for rows, and some that hit for all, and some that hit for singular. I would have just put them to the left or right of it. Would have made more sense, but it's a 24-year-old game, so what can you say? We're going to take the ads out first. If I had a magic butterfly, I would have over 20 hit psychic points. I would use a magic spell that would take out both of them, but they will start using magnets, so we're just going to do it. That's fine. If you want to waste your magic healing, that's cool. Those guys out. And I hit him for 100. That's pretty okay. But he hits for 20. And his crits are gnarly. If you notice, he keeps putting that shield. He is not... I don't have it in magic, but he is also not... Ugh, 22. Let's survive one more. We need to get lucky here. We got lucky. Gosh. Probably don't need to. Yeah, that's what I figured would happen. Can take one more. That's not great. We need to heal. The amount you heal is also a... That's what we need. There we go. And we got the level up. Awesome. Oh, we got double. Even better. Let's check our status. 759 for the next level. I don't think we'll pull it off. We might be able to get one more level up before we fight the next boss. It really pops off in Own It, Won It, however you choose to say it. Glimpses of puppies. I bet that's Misty. The real hero of this game is Misty. So if it had only been one of them, I might not have had to fight it. It's alright. Free experience points. We'll take these cookies, which we won't need, but we can sell them. Now notice everybody runs away, and that's awesome. We get free experience points. Another thing they added to the game is you fought the dungeon boss, and they will run away. And if they make you fight them based on the dice roll, you're going to get advantage more often than not. So if you do it right, you can get a free level by the time you get out of a dungeon. Also, it's the best time to go and get all of the presents located in a dungeon. We are getting lucky with the smashes today. Man, got like a whole $9 in cookies. Watch, there'll be a magic butterfly out here now. Nope. Alright, just not lucky today. Alright, we'll take it. Gotta be close. Yep. 3 hundo. I'm gonna go pick on this defenseless mouse. He's rowdy. I do love that no matter what, even though it's a whole 11 points of damage, it's a crit. Critical mouse attacks. So we went in here, not because you get a really useful amount of experience points, but it might reset and make some slugs appear, which is would be the fastest way for us to level up before we get out of this dungeon. Ah, that's what we want to see. Most of them will come fight us, and we'll just kill them. Now, when I go back and watch, I have a feeling that psychic power is a little too rocking for the microphone. I guess we'll find out. That sounded pretty loud in my ear. It's kind of hard to tell. So I'm wearing these studio headphones. But also this tower has an amp built into it. So I have the headphones set to less than 10% and it is still pretty loud in my ear. I've done a bunch of recordings and some test streams and stuff to make sure I'm not destroying speakers or eardrums, but I could be wrong. That's what we want. Alright. Another big boost to... Another big boost to the old HP. Offense went up a little. Guts went up, which is very important. While I do have specialized offensive magic, I'm more of a damage dealer. You're kind of the all-around hero, so... Remember the first time I figured this out, it was not in this dungeon. I'm fairly certain that teenage Mark died several times on the Gigant. I don't know that I went in here, did I? Oh no, I did. It's the other one I didn't go in. Ah, and it reset. It's very unfortunate. Oh well. I think there's a skip sandwich in here. Well, it's true. I will leave this cookie behind. Dungeon cookies. You know, I should have known. That one's on me. I don't really like skip sandwiches. They don't last that long. They don't really heal for that much. They just kind of make you move faster. But they do sell for like $19 or $29. And that's worth it. Hey, it's cops. Let's be rebellious to these police officers. Fight the law. That's Ness's way. So we do one. So we're gonna use a cookie. We're going to talk to him again. Travel charms are weird. They don't really do anything. Notice it doesn't make your defense go up. And I don't remember what exactly it did. I want to say it has something to do with status effects or something like that. Look at this little guy. He's not an enemy. He's your average run-of-the-mill mole. He loves you. Believe it or not, this is how I learned about the red and green and black spirals going into battles. Even though I had the strategy guide. Alright, so we need to heal up. Let's save the money, because we are going to need to buy all new equipment in the next town. So we're going to go see Mom again. Actually, no. Scratch that. We're going to go talk to Frank. What am I doing? This game has a lot of shops. You saw there was a bakery there and a pizza place. You can't go in the pizza place, they only deliver. Why they have a storefront is beyond me. But in a subsequent town, we get the phone number. And we can call for mock pizzas. We went to the bakery. We could, you know, buy bakery stuff, bakery items. One of these houses, I think you can go in. Why is it creepy in there? Gross. I don't want what you're selling, sir. I am a little delinquent. Tax evaders. 13-year-old tax evaders. Make a big deal about emergencies and meteorites. Those non-emergency meteorites. So we got a little glimpse of what the next town's gonna be. It's called Tucson, but TWO. Chortle. It's always good when you get taken into a back room with multiple officers. It can only go great for you. Oh, and we're gonna block the door. Cool, cool. Someone's gonna call me Spanky again. We got 100 hit points though. I think we can do it. Nah, we missed. Okay, well, we're just taking some practice swings at each other. Saber rattling. I don't think we'll get another. We might get one more level after we fight everybody, but I don't think we'll get another level between now and the boss. So I watched another charity stream of this game. It's been a while. But they played the, oh no! And we're dead. And we're dead. You know what we didn't do? We didn't save. So we're gonna have to take that hit. But we still only have $1. Yeah, we still have. Alright. That was not great. Well, there goes our speed run. Actually, I think we were way under. The speed run time for this is something like sub 5 hours. It's 4 something. I'm not sure what this gangster in the back lot of an arcade is selling me that revitalizes me so quickly, but I guess it's not legal. Alright. Let's actually save. Look at all that money. There's not enough fighting to go on. I mean, I could go back to the giant step to level up. Really, it's just a matter of getting lucky. Let's call Mom. You can get homesick. That's what we want. S-Cargo Express, a delivery service. But now I should have their number. So delivery man will come and pick up items out of my inventory if it gets too full. Anyway, I was saying, I saw somebody playing a charity stream of this a while back, and they were playing Mother Zero, Earthbound Zero, and it was on original hardware, but they had paid somebody to reprogram the ROM, and they made it so the very first enemy you fight, which I think is a lamp, an animated lamp, in your bedroom, after the meteor falls, attacks, and they had him attack, and it would be normal attack, and it would had normal hit points, but when the lamp got a turn, no matter what he did, whether he defended, used magic, used a critical hit, whatever, it was mortal. And it would always hit him for exactly however many hit points he had on him at that time. And he could not figure out, but everybody sitting behind him thought it was the funniest thing in the world. It was pretty funny to watch. I imagine it would be somewhat beatable if you use save states, but it's an exercise in patience that I'm not prepared to do. Why are we here? Why am I about ready to get beat up by these cops? We are here to get beat up by cops for extra life. We are on Team Giant Bomb, Team Kinda Funny, raising money to help kids in hospital. They're sick, they're scared. These kids need you. With your money, with the $6,000 that we've raised so far, the $250,000 target that we're going to blow away, right now we are running a test to make sure this microphone, this camera, these games, these overlays are working. So when we hit game day for everybody is November 3rd. It's a weekend. Time changes that day. We're going 25 hours. I'm going to go a little earlier. October 30th, 7 p.m. Eastern. We are going to do 25 hours. It's going to be a long one. And we're going to play some spooky games. We're going to play some random games. But right now we're just doing a test because we want to raise money for Extra Life to make the kids' time in hospital a little easier. Get them toys. We'll get them games. And they even use it to decorate the hospital so it is a more calming experience. If you are not familiar with Extra Life, click that link right here below my name and you can donate to my personal page, but you can also find out more about Extra Life. All of your proceeds go to a hospital that is part of the Children's Miracle Network. Team Giant Bomb, Team Kinda Funny are raising money for the Benioff Hospital in the Bay Area. I personally am raising money for Riley's Children's Hospital in Indianapolis, Indiana. It is a fantastic hospital. I have several friends who have had kids that have had to spend time there, and the thought of seeing those, those little ones have to be there, away from their family, scared, being poked and prodded by people they don't know, is pretty terrible. So if we can make it a little better by, say, get them a Game Boy so they can play Mario Kart with their siblings and friends, why wouldn't we do it? But it only happens when you donate. That's what we're here for. So now let's show these cops what we got, and while you do that, show me what you got by putting the donations there into the stream. Cool. Let's do it. I am shaking my boots. If it goes like it did last time, it's gonna be great. We need more. We need you to miss more. That's not great. It's not a good start. Not a good start. Holy cow. Alright. Should not be healing on our first attempt. We're not getting good random number generation. Hamburger. Alright, that's... oh well. Let's get rid of a cookie. We definitely need that hamburger. You should join the police force. I don't know that Ness is really the police type. He's more the swinging the bat at the bad guys type. Man. Man. So our next round is definitely going to be filled with healing. Bring it on, Fatboy. Man. Nothing like making fun of a little kid's way. Jeez. Monster. Alright. We are toast. I don't think this is going to go great. Oh, fantastic. Alright. Take a different tactic here. To swallow our pride and start using some of that magic, I prefer to keep it for healing, because the game has a tendency to prioritize you casting the healing spell. It is not working out so well today. And if this doesn't work, we'll start using save states, because, hey, we're just here for fun. Hey. We need to go this way. I like how the gang hung out less than a block away from the police station, but the police couldn't do anything about them. That's some quality. Onet Police Force, the pride of Onet. Want it, however you say it. Let's hydrate. Show me what you got. Show me, show me. No. I'm just going to cast Rockin'. We're going to fight you. You're probably going to win. If history repeats itself, yeah, maybe we'll just use save states this time too. Now this will get us through 2 3/4 rounds, I'm guessing. Any superhero. Yeah, maybe a DC superhero. Could you imagine how broken this would be if you had 50 magic points? That would be nuts. Oh well, what can you do? Yeah, we'll get another hamburger. Oh, I used a hamburger. Huh? So on some of those level ups, it is possible to have 40 here. We didn't get especially lucky with all of those. A smash would have been fantastic there. Instead, we took 2 hits in a row. Alright, that's not bad. Now it's time for the boss. Grr. That guy was just there to watch. He's holding the GoPro. We could just auto-fight him, but not when he hit his regular attack does 20. Alright. Ooh, we may die. Ooh, ooh. We dead. Alright. I mathed badly. Alright, we're gonna use save points. Save states. That should be good, because I've never tried it with RetroArch. Do you like this music? So we kind of go around that lamppost so we don't get hit by that truck. Doesn't do any damage, it just slows you down. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, yep, yep. Whoop. We're going to save. Buttons are reversed from Super Nintendo in the menu system, which is kind of silly. Alright. You know what? You're the weakest one. We're gonna fight you. We're gonna use our magic for the other guys. Kinda hoped for that. If you can get that on the boss, it's a one and done. But I have a feeling we probably wasted it here. It's all random. Oh right, because I've been hitting continue. And there's the 9 experience points that we needed. Or the 9 magic points we needed to do. You and your crushing chops. Look how much stronger that spell got. Some people. Yep. Boop. Save state. Don't want to do it again. Super, Ultra, Mambo, Foxtrot, Tango, Niner. Stuff. Let's heal first. Even better. Hey man, if you don't want to attack, that's cool. Not great. That's what we want. RNG. You know, if you want to get past a roadblock, you just have to fight club with 7 police officers. And one uses jujitsu on them, and then you use a baseball bat, because it was the 90s. It was a different time. And we are definitely going to eat. What a weird place for a magic butterfly. You usually want it on the opposite side of that fence for when you're grinding at the beginning of the game. And let's take a stop at this piece. I don't think... Yeah. No, didn't think so. So now it's time to go south. I am Ness. That frame rate is fantastic. Look at these guys. Another fantastic thing that this game does, that's something to do with magic. They make it an item, which it takes up an inventory slot, but that's a whole other issue. If you're in a dungeon and you just want to leave quick, let's say things have gone really bad, you can use an exit mouse and it will take you, Phase to Black takes you right back to the entrance of the dungeon. It's pretty great. Now we're going to fight these guys. More black ants. We got a surprise attack. Let's see if we can kill them before they steal my magic. Perfect. Not great. Those mushrooms. I do have too much stuff, don't I? I have a cookie. Let's eat this cookie. Take that hamburger. These mushrooms can really mess you up. And they're patterned after the psychedelic kind. And they can reverse your controls. You get a good amount of experience points from them, but not really worth fighting. If they reverse your controls, they put a mushroom on your head, and then it reverses your D-pad. Not your face buttons, but at least just your D-pad. You can hold the controller upside down, and then it works fine. First stop, hotel. To save. We're doing on time. We're doing pretty good. I'm gonna go for a while longer. This guy. Let's just talk to him for a while. Free $50 just by being a jerk. Now we are a little, yeah, all right. Pictures taken instantaneously. This guy is a photographic genius. Is it your dad? Who can say? Fuzzy Pickles! So, we do need to go into that bike shop. We need to talk to Mr. T first. And some dude's creeping on our next character, Paula. So yes, there's homesickness in this game, as I said. It can cause you to miss a turn. It's a real bummer. I think... No, we need to go up a level. Yeah, that's what we want. And we're going to take all of our money out. It's just faster. Go see this person and sell. I'm going to scale this $19. The deluxe version you get $29 for. And that should be fine. We're not going to get a T-ball back because we already have one. We're not going to get a yo-yo because then you have a chance to miss. I already missed enough. We are going to buy a teddy bear. And apparently we didn't need as much as we thought until we get our next character. That's true. We're going to keep 50 bucks. So that teddy bear will take damage for us in battle. They're a little pricey. $178 teddy bear. I almost said we bought this at FAO Schwartz, but I don't know if there's anybody around that still knows what FAO Schwartz is. Toy store in Home Alone 2. How about that? Look at these guys. The Runaway 5. They definitely don't look like Dan Aykroyd and Mr. Belushi. Okay. A zombie cap. And 2 dogs. Just, you know. Let's not mess around. All I work for 94 experience points. So our first stop should be here. But we need to go to the hotel and get a little more cash out. For some reason your map works for every place. Who can say? We're just going to use the full memory. It's fine. Because I want a bike. A bicycle shop called Puncture. I like the cut of your jib. Have this free bike. So of course I can't ride this bike because now I have a teddy bear. But that's okay. We're just getting the bike for later use. I don't know how much. 50 bucks, yeah, that's what I thought. Thank you, Stay Hydrated Bot. I have been streaming for over 2 hours, and I should have had 8 ounces or 250 milliliters of water. Let's hit it. I'm sure that was sonically pleasing. We're also going to hit this vending machine, ATM. And we need to get out a chunk of change. Oh, we need to go do a couple of things. Let's stay. So we need to trigger this. Paula, where are you? So, that song right there is a Beatles song. Good morning, good morning. Definitely not used with license. Ghosts in Threed. Bum bum bum. This guy's got a mushroom on his head. You can sell those mushrooms for $50 at the hospital. Which is kind of smart when you think about it. Let's call Mom. Yep. And let's call Tracy. We need the inventory slots. So we're going to walk around. It's based on the amount of steps you take. It's pricey. You're going to take this map. You're going to take this bicycle. And you can take a hamburger. Because the deluxe burger will soon outstrip the hamburgers. Eventually we'll just sell them. Alright, now we have a couple of stops to make. We'll fight this unassuming local. I actually remembered what that was. I really like Earthbound. I try to play it about once a year. The Wii U version is pretty good. DS version, 3DS version is pretty good. I think you have to have a new 3DS to get it. This place is pretty cool. You can sell a for sale sign. If you have something you want to sell, like say you got a bunch of eggs from this guy, they eventually, after a certain amount of steps, turn into chickens. You put out the for sale sign and someone will just randomly show up and buy it from you. I mean, later on you get a teleport spell, so I don't really know why it would matter, but it's still kind of cool. So this guy sells the copper bracelet. That's what we want. I do. I would. Did you have... No. So these broken things, a later character can fix them and turn them into items for you. That ruler will let us size up the situation. You can buy some bananas. This guy will sell you bread, of course. Now let's buy it. We got plenty of money. I don't really usually do it, but let's see. I don't think I can give it. Yeah. Now that I bought it, he stops talking about it. So this is an insane thing. So seasonings, they automatically get used out of your inventory when you eat a hamburger. So if I were to buy like a ketchup packet, it would use it on the hamburger and do more healing. So we'll buy this ketchup packet. Alright, cool. So let's go fight this boss. I'm about to go stay in the hotel again. Bum bum bum. It's actually possible to like not fight this guy till later on. Like you could move the story forward a little bit and then come back and be like way overpowered, but he's not all that hard. He's also susceptible to hypnosis. Oh well, of course I don't get lucky this time. What can you do? Alright, let's just kill him. You took my hamburger, you jerk. You bit my teddy bear. So our teddy bear took 2 hits. Yeah, probably 1 or 2 more hits, it'll die. But this is a free level, more or less. And you see I got a whole 2 hit points off of that, so. A chubby boy and a weird guy in a blue outfit. Oh, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Now, what chubby boy have we seen? Don't forget. I think there's something over here. Usually there's an enemy. It's not gonna put one there today, is it? Alright. Usually down in that little valley there's a bag lady or something. She fights you. Oof. Frame rate. Let me talk to this dog. I mean, this dog knows. There was a kidnapping. No one wants to admit the truth, though. So now we gotta get some more money out. So, oh, that's not what I want. It is a pricey stop. Might get another dream? Maybe? Maybe? Nope. Alright. All right. Well, what do you think? I think we should go talk to the Apple Kid and the Orange Kid. I mean, you really only talk to the Orange Kid if you want to waste some money, but these girls are super into the Orange Kid. He is a total hottie, apparently. Well, let's see what's so cool about the Orange Kid. I am the Orange Kid. That's why we got our money out. Ode to the Orange Kid, and it's broken. And it's like not even in your inventory anymore. Now let's talk to the Apple Kid. Let's talk to this little mouse. He's a mouse. I do. I just happen to have this ketchup packet you can have. Because I am definitely not giving you a hamburger. But I'll give you $200. But now this rat's gonna mug me. Receiver phone. So early 90s, can't call it a cell phone. They don't really exist in the way we think of them now. We were still a year or two away from that old Motorola StarTAC. That's ominous. The Polestar Daycare. I'm just gonna walk into this guy's house with a teddy bear. I'm sure he'll let me just waltz right on up there and talk to his daughter, right? No, I'm not from TV. Can only meet Ness. I could go up there. I think there might be a free teddy bear or a free cookie or something. I don't have the inventory space, for one thing. I also don't need another teddy bear. So this, don't you think, if you hit yes, it just ends the game. So it's hard to button through. Sometimes I think they put that in there just to troll you. Unassuming local guys. Yikes. I don't know about creepy random guys on the street wanting to get friendly with your teddy bear. Now then, we need to get rid of some of this junk. Inventory is at a premium at this point. Yep, pick up, yep. A little short on the old cash. We need to get some levels and progress the story to get that back up. What would be especially helpful is if when your dad actually called, he gave you the option to save. Apparently they had pie. Boom, 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 boom. Take. I can't give you that. Take. And we'll give you another hamburger. We'll be alright. Totally gave the Apple Kid a ketchup packet. That was worth it. I think we need to go This way. Down a little. Down, 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 down. There's our pizza place. Psst, 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 psst. I like the idea that you're the only one in the pizza place and she has to whisper it in your ear. I'm sure it wasn't. I'm sure that was not an uncomfortable conversation at all. The bus station. When was the last time you played this game and you thought you needed to go inside the bus station? One of the hardest parts of the game is coming up. You basically have to go through a gauntlet of new enemy types with very little rest in between, and they can cause status effects. And it's completely random whether or not you get any assistance from magic butterflies. So it's possible that you can get worked pretty quickly. We're gonna do this. Save state. There we go. And the frame rate is going to take a dip. Oh, and these guys steal your magic, which doesn't help. Not maybe the best use of a smash. Oh, well, cool. Teddy bear's dead on the first battle. Cool, cool, cool. We'll probably go until we get to the next town. Not the next main town, but the town right before the next sound place. Wait. Okay. Alright. Figures. Oh. Well, I can tell you what the next town is. Here we go. Happy Village. That doesn't sound culty at all. If in this tunnel you happen to get mushroomed, which is a very distinct possibility, that girl back there who is mushroom hunting will buy them for you. You get 50 bucks. That's the phone call we want. Oh my goodness. Well, great. That's okay. That's not great. So we have 500 in the bank, and we'll probably get some more because we just leveled up. That's a good thing. Level 15 would be ideal here, but we're not gonna spend time fighting these mushrooms because you take a mushroom into battle, it causes confusion, and you can just do a smash attack against your own face. I imagine that looks pretty funny if you were flying the wall watching that fight. Now, Apple Kid said, go find him, but he's in the park. Like, the idea being is this is where they want you to fight Berglund, but, you know. It's the pencil eraser. It erases all pencil-shaped things. Beautiful. That will save us $50. Yep. As long as we have enough for multiple casts, we are good. However, we're going to buy another teddy bear. I'm thinking about when I'm done with this, it'll be time for some food. But you know what? Before we can have food, before we can buy this teddy bear, we got to talk about the donos. These kids in the hospital, we are raising money for Extra Life, benefiting the Children's Miracle Network, specifically Riley Children's Hospital in Indianapolis, Indiana. And these kids in hospital need your donations to make their time there a little less scary. They buy toys, animals, improve the experience of the overall hospital itself, decorations, etc. Imagine being able to play Mario Kart with your siblings or your family, you know, when you can't be together. That's what we're here for. Being sick is no fun, being a sick kid is no fun, and being a sick kid in a hospital is even less fun. Let's make it a better experience via your donations. We're part of Team Giant Bomb, Team Kind of Funny. They are raising money for Benioff Children's Hospital in the Bay Area. We are raising money for Riley Children's Hospital, as I said. So let's get those donations in. Game day officially starts November 3rd. Whenever you can do it. However, there are a number of members of our team streaming all throughout the month of October. I am going live 25 hours, October 30th, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And I need your support to make it a success. Why am I going early? Well, I want to play some scary games because that bumps up against the 31st. We also want to do some random games. We're going to put a list of games which you can find here, this link here. Random Games 2018, click that link. There's an entire list of games that you can choose from. A donation gets you a spin at the randomizer. A larger donation gets you the choice of a game. You can maybe play something fun. Red Dead Redemption 2 comes out on the 26th. I would really like to play that. But you might make me play the Divine Cybermancy, which is probably the worst game on Steam. That's not just there so you can get cards. And, you know, if you say, hey, you're going to play that, well, I'm going to be playing that for an hour or two. But it's all for the kids. And if we don't get any random donations for the randomizer, not a problem. We're going to play some Red Dead. I was going to play it anyway. And beyond that, we're also going to play some spooky games. I got a couple in the can. Maybe some Deadly Premonition. That was recently on sale on Steam. It is the ultimate in spooky games. I have a soft spot in my heart for that game. So, we got PSI magneted. That's unfortunate. Before we even start the gauntlet of enemies, we are going to lose all of our magic. Fantastic. Please hit the teddy bear. Please do not hit me. 7. Gosh. If I could control who took... that's neat. Smash would be very nice. I would take the damage if I could. And let... Well, okay. 48 to my teddy bear. Come on. Come on. 400 experience points. Nothing to sniff at. Oh my goodness. Remember the first time we went through here, we didn't get in any fights? But we need... Oh, okay. Well, we lost our teddy bear. It's going good. We need to keep some magic because we're gonna get a cold during this gauntlet. Or at least get. Thank you, finally. And we need the magic to cure the cold. It's not worth the inventory slots to buy a ton of cold remedies because they cost like $8 or something like that. And don't worry, when we die, new enemies. When we die, we'll lose half of our money, but we're only carrying 16. They hit pretty hard, but we want to take the ones that steal the magic. This would be incredibly difficult if we wouldn't have bought that copper bracelet as early as we did. Let's life up. So we're not even at, got a cold. So the cold takes 4 hit points of damage, and it continues to damage you as you walk, so you have to heal it. But with only 22 magic points left, that's not great. So you will see me try to avoid those as much as possible. For some weird reason. It's true. There is no map. This is the one I always get. Yes, we do want this little magic butterfly. And we're going to say Fuzzy Pickles. A lot of people taking walks today. We're walking through the peaceful Rest Valley that happens to be filled with aliens and this tree that's gonna kill me. I would have liked to have dodged that tree. They hit hard and they cause mortal damage when they die. Whew, whew. Okay. Okay, tree. Yeah, man. This is not ideal. So notice I only took about 10 hit points. If it were on slow, that would be a problem. Because I would have had to sit while that text just slowly appeared the whole time your hit points roll. It's a bad scene. We do want to go up there. That's a bomb, I believe. Or actually, it might be a great charm. You get one of each. Not getting a lot of luck with the misses between me and them. Those little UFOs, not super strong, but annoying for sure. Sometimes you can manipulate the random spawning of the enemies by leaving the screen and coming back. That's another travel charm. Bummer. Stuff you can sell. This might be a PSI caramel blood capsule. We will definitely take that. Lux, or the modifier for your smashes. free up our inventory as well. You notice that I've made it so we could not get that enemy. Oh, alright. Not ideal. Alright, well, we got lucky. If that works, it's usually bad news for you. But it's pretty rare. 167. Holy cow. Let's just life up. That PSI butterfly also went away. Not as cool. We are going to try to just book it. Ah. Wrong decision. Wrong decision. Let's see if any Framer really struggles in this part. Come here, butterfly. You are desperately needed. We are not. Yeah. Alright. Run away. There's no reason to go fight over there unless we have to. We do have to go that way, but still. We want better enemies if we're going to do it. And we made it. We only got one coal, I think. For some reason this place is just filled with snakes. The 1 XP kind. Cool. We're probably maxed out. We are. Everything is blue. Only when we change everything to blue will we achieve peace. I got a picture postcard. I think the picture postcard might make him lose a turn, if I recall. I sell it usually. Yeah, these guys call for help, but they're pretty good experience points. I think, unfortunately, you have to pay to stay in the inn, and I think it's kind of pricey. Where are we at? Well, 11:39. Boing. You deserve to be struck by lightning. Well, hello to you too. At the Blue Drugstore. Yeah, we don't need to stay. believe he will have a better weapon for me. Yeah. And a better defensive item. Cool. So we will pick that up here shortly. More caves. We're gonna move things along here. They hit kind of hard. Oof. Alright, I was hoping one of you would call for help. You guys aren't being very nice. So I got 706 experience points for that. One more battle like that and I get a level up. I would like to level up. That would be especially helpful. And for some reason, these are the same birds. You have to fight them here. For no reason, other than they're gonna maybe steal my last hamburger. But if you don't have a consumable on, you can't steal anything, so I may not even have any on me. Oh, but I got a cookie. That bird was trying to get over there. Take that free cookie. But I can't carry any more stuff. I would like to throw away your picture postcard. I don't know what my max HP are. 10. That's not worth doing. We'll save the croissant. I think it only does like 10 or 15 anyway. And we've now met our second party member, Paula. But we needed to make that inventory space to get the Franklin badge. If you are a fan of this game, and you are a fan of video game merch, Fangamer sells a plethora of Earthbound related items, including a Franklin badge. Where is it? Oh, is it just an inventory item? Yeah, that's right. Franklin badge will block electricity. Oh, there's the fat guy who stole our would-be girlfriend, Master Pokey. No, thank you. I will not call you Master Pokey. Later, potato. He commands crows with little blue bow ties. I kind of want to know what a pain attack is, though. Should get a level up after this. Let's just burn some magic. Woohoo! Got that cookie. That's fantastic. I can't tell you the amount of times I tried to catch Pokey as he ran out of the cage. It's not possible. I mean, you could probably cheat engine your way to it, but you know, you can do a lot of things with cheat engine. Alright, it's time to go fight the car painter. But that's where we're going to leave off. We're going to fight our way down to... Yeah, well. We're going to go back. We'll buy some items. You just keep calling for help. I'll keep taking the free hits. We're going to buy some items and we're going to call it. I'm going to get some food. And you know what? In Dragon Warrior 11, that's a pretty good game. And it is really starting to pop off, so I'm thinking about playing some of that. That game does not have the capability to play in borderless window on the console, and that's kind of a bummer. Or not on the console, on the PC. But what can you do? Okay, do that. Look at that big old jump in offense. I don't think you sell teddy bears, right? Yeah, you don't. Come on. Hang on to that travel charm because I'm going to equip it. Nope. We're going to save. And more walkers. And let's just do a save state so we can be efficient on our next test. Probably later this week, definitely next weekend. We'll probably run a few of these between now and the 30th when we do our 25-hour mega extravaganza. If it's just for me and the Void, so be it, because we are raising money, attempting to, for Extra Life Children's Miracle Network. Game day is November 3rd. Thousands of people across the globe will be going live on that day, 24, 25 hours, that's when the time changes, and raising money for their local children's hospitals. I'm raising money for Riley Children's Hospital. I'm part of Team Giant Bomb, Team Kinda Funny. They are raising money for the Benny Hoff Children's Hospital in the Bay Area. Whether you donate to the link here, or you donate through the team page at Extra Life Giant Bomb, Extra Life Kinda Funny, it goes 100% to those hospitals. And Extra Life, part of the Children's Miracle Network, is designed to make the experience of being in the hospital for little kids that much better. Buy some games, buy toys, improve the overall experience in the hospital by making it a little less scary for them. So we'd ask that you come out on the 30th or any of these test streams, get your donation in. Stream Team Giant Bomb right now is sitting at about $6,000. The goal is $250K. They will blow that out of the water over the course of the weekend, but I want to make sure we do our part here and get Riley some money. So come on out. Thank you if you were watching. If you're not, hey, we'll see you next time.